Will it work this time? That is the question. Are you feeling seasick? Yeah, it's because I'm moving you around. Now, please be comments. But it's okay if there's not, because I've got another backup now. I'm just going to have it every time I go live now. Because Facebook just wants to be glitchy. Ooh, Petra's back on. Here we go. Here's the moment of truth. Yes! Yes! There's comments. Yay! Oh, that's great. I'm so glad you found me. Very, very excited to see comment. You're refreshing and refreshing. I'm so glad you're so excited to see me. That's a bit better. It's so weird doing the front on camera because I feel like everything's a bit skew-if. Hi, welcome. Lovely to see you all. I'm so glad you see me. Hello, round 2. Yes. We've figured out a way because Bruno's here today, so it's not going to happen again, hopefully, because I'm going to go live use my internet little modem for my live videos, which will make it a lot faster as well. And then I'm also going to connect my phone to the Wi-Fi, like the other iPad to the Wi-Fi. So then they're not interfering with one another. So that will be really good. We're learning as we go, right? We're learning together. Thank you for letting me learn from you all. So I have lots to show you today, as always. Lots of show and tell. So let me start with, hi Lou, good to see you. Congratulations on getting #1 on my international highlights. I'm setting up the group today, the blog hop, because the international highlights blog hop, I'm like, where's my diary? There it is. The international highlights blog hop, all the winners and I are going to be hopping together on the 10th of May. So you don't have to stress too bad, okay? Because Sarah, I think, was asking too. She's like, did I miss the blog hop? Oh, I'm so glad this is going to be a good lift for you. Hello again. So last week I took part in Sandy MacGyver's Stamp to Share blog hop. And yet again, I never take it for granted, but it's such a buzz being able to create with other incredible stampers from around the world. Even seeing people like Martha Inchley jumping onto my live broadcast is like amazing. Yes, I'm looking forward to the 10th. It'll be really good. So I got to hop with an amazing design team that we do. Good on you, Shelley. Once a month we hop together. And I was very, very like disorganized last one. We had a massive week, and so I really had to come up with something that was super simple, and something, I always like to try and find something a little bit different about our theme. So our theme was balloons, and you can look at my card and go, what has that got to do with balloons? But I did this one to start with. Where's my other one? Is it in here too? Yes, there it is. So I did this one first. Hi, Martha. So I really, like for me it was quite nostalgic because I do remember blowing these beautiful little flowers from, what are they called again? I've had another memory blank. I had a memory blank when I was writing the post too. I had to Google it. So, but anyway, you all know what it is. Someone will put it up in a minute. But I absolutely loved it because of what it reminded me of. And I'm not a pink girl, as many of you know, but I just loved the little pops of, you know, little pink. I just thought it was dandelion. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, so I just thought it was really, really simple, really quick, and I had to make these cards, blog, post. I think I had maybe half an hour to get it all done, so I had to make sure that it was something that happened quickly. Oh, sure. Bruno's crawled in. I'm like, oh my goodness, is there a dog in here? That was really weird.
It's my iPad. I was looking for my iPad.
You can see Bruno's in his
hello.
public holiday gear. Are you still in pajamas?
No comment.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Can I stay in my pajamas? I'm doing a video in my pajamas one time. I need pajamas, man. You'd all love it, wouldn't you? Just have bed hair and pajamas. That's more me. But anyway, so this was the other one. Guest appearance from Bruno. We can't do without our technologies, like on my phone and my iPad. No wonder I felt like my arms were chopped off. So this one here, I was really happy with this one because it reminded me sort of what happens when you blow on the dandelions. But I also loved this sort of a cross sentiment, and I raised that. Yes, I took a leaf out of Bruno's book on that one. And so as you can see, they sort of have the same base, so I didn't go too far out because I had to do it really quickly. However, they have a distinct look to each other, so they kind of stay separate but have the same sort of thing. And the interesting thing about this, because it was balloons, but oh, did I put it away? That would be, but anyway, the stamp set is Balloon Celebration. So that is how I took it out of the box, by using a stamp set that has the name Balloons, but I actually didn't use balloons. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. So that blog hop is available on my blog. It was the stamp, even if you Google stamp to share, I think you'll probably see it come up, and there's some beautiful cards if you want to have a look. Mine's probably the only one that doesn't have balloons. So yes, so that was nice. What else did we have last week? Oh, we had the Thailand blog hop last week. I hope you got to have a look at that. Thanks, Jenna. Last week we all celebrated on stage, as in that was what our blog hop was about. And all the leaders from around, all those that have earned Thailand, well, not all, but some people who earn Thailand, we get together every month and do a blog hop together, just for a bit of fun and getting our teams involved. And also it's just nice being able to connect with other demonstrators around the world that have earned the trip. So it feels like by the time we get to Thailand, it feels like we all know each other because we've all blog hopped together. We've all been to each other's blogs. We all know each other. So it's really quite nice from a networking point of view as well, and a relationship, getting to know other people. So hi, Brenda. Good to see you. So we all talked about our highlights from on stage and what we loved about that event. And that event is for demonstrators only. So I keep saying it to all my customers, if you're not a demonstrator already, you must be. You have to join. Not only because there's a brand new catalogue coming and you want to save money, but because of these really cool little extras that we get given as well. So that was a lot of fun. That was last week. Yeah, and then just the usual. Oh, and we did the autism awareness hop. I knew there was something else I needed to talk about. So this was organised by the amazing Lee Conroy. Conray, I think she says. I always used to say Conroy, but it's Conray, I think it is. And she's from America. Her and her husband are absolutely gorgeous. We had a lot of fun on the Mediterranean cruise with them. Louise and I were minions, and we had a hilarious time with her and her hubby. So I actually made this card, and we were using the autism colours. So it was quite challenging because these colours are quite bright and bold, and I really didn't know what I was going to do. But this completely jumped out at me because I knew that this was something that was going international. It was all around the world. All demonstrators around the world were participating and taking part. And the autism symbol is actually the heart. So I knew I wanted to pop that in there somewhere as well, just to sort of... yeah, tie it all in together with the autism awareness. And so I am actually taking, oh, I'm so glad, Anne. I'll pop up a link for the donations because we're still taking donations, and any amount. Don't feel like, you know, you have to donate a huge amount of money. But every person that donates with me, with the link that I give them, will be given a free tutorial bundle as well from our February tutorial bundle. So that's a really cool way of not only helping other people and bringing awareness, and also being able to do more study on how we can help families that have children with autism. But yeah, you also get a tutorial bundle as well, so you score. Win-win. So those tutorial bundles are normally $20, but it's up to you. If you only have $10, a lot of people have just popped $10 in. Some have done $5. But Lee has worked really, really hard, and she'd love to get to, I think her goal is $5,000 that she's trying to reach. I think she's close to 4,000 at the moment. So yeah, it'd be really cool if you can help out her amazing work that she's doing in bringing awareness to autism, because there's so many people that are affected by it. So many families, like even our neighbour in our last place, her little boy was diagnosed with autism, and they've had a lot of work that they've had to do, and understanding and the knowledge of how to help him get the most out of his education and development. So yeah, it affects a lot of people, and I know a lot of demonstrators that have children with autism as well, and it's challenging at times. I've spoken to Louise Sharp is one of those people. She put it on her blog that her son has autism, and you know, it's really challenging at times, like beautiful but challenging. I mean, that's just children, isn't it? Hey, beautiful but challenging. So yes, so if you can help out with that, I'll pop up the link a bit later. So yes, that was the Autism Awareness blog hop. I was very, very, very happy that I could make time for that. So yes, I do. I don't have kids of my own, as you know, Bruno and I don't, but we love children, and we know that, yeah, they're our future, and we can't contribute. So, well, we've decided not to contribute. So we have to try and help all of you to bring up your children well. Now, Random Act of Kindness. Who is in that group? Is there anyone here that's in that group? Because I'm telling you, this group is going crazy. If you are not on the Random Act of Kindness group, you must be in it. And the reason why you must be in it is because it's probably the most amazing group I have ever been part of. And it's probably, yes, Suzanne is definitely one of those. It's probably one of those special groups. To me, I probably don't have time to do it, and I'm so grateful for the admins that do so much work, because it wouldn't have happened without them. Yay, 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 all of you. So yes, if you're not part of it, please, please, please jump in. Oh, don't even think about it, Deborah. Do not even sit on the fence about it. What would be your biggest fear, Deborah? Why aren't you jumping in? Because honestly, it is just the best. And the best part about it, because I'm a pretty easygoing Aussie, we're very laid back, and so I didn't want anyone to feel under pressure. So you can send as many cards as you like to whoever you like, and no expectation of return. It's all about giving, and it's all about sharing what we love with everyone else, which is the whole statement of the heart. Yeah, it's fully, like, I think we're at 600 addresses. It's like gone crazy. And every time I go to my letterbox now, I am like so excited to go to my letterbox, because I have beautiful cards arriving from all around the world. And we get to see amazing creativity on the group, because then we share the photos of cards that we have received. And it's just the best. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. Hey, Randy, good to see you too. So, yes, it is a really, really cool group. Very interactive and a lot of fun. So, yeah, share what you love with others. So here's some of the wonderful cards that I have been given in the last... I think it's even in the last couple of weeks too, actually, because this one was from Angie. I'm not sure if I showed this one. So Angie McKenzie sent me this one. Then we have the beautiful Martha. Yes, you're in there, Lou. Martha, I was going to say Inchley. No, that's here. Groger. And Martha is actually all the way from Germany. So this is really cool to get cards from all around the world and internationally as well. I hope I said your name right, Martha. Groger. Groger. It's probably like that, isn't it? Oh, no worries, Petra. This one was from the beautiful Priscilla Gunton. She's just the cutest demonstrator. She's in Australia. And every time I see Priscilla, she gives us a big hug and a card, and she's just absolutely adorable. She's just one of those people you want to be around because she's so happy and positive. 1 foot over the fence. Just jump, Deborah. You've got nothing to lose. And the best thing is if you can't take part one of the months, you just don't subscribe. Like, you don't say you're taking part in April, say, for instance. But, you know, even today, like, this is a pile I've got sitting here. I'm, like, addicted. This is more rack cards that I'm sending out today. Bruno sent, I think, 5 or 6 last week. He's like, oh, I want to do some rack cards. So, yeah, so it's really cool. You get really addicted to sending them, not even necessarily expecting them to come back. But I get a lot of joy when I see people receiving our cards. And, you know, it's better than it sitting in the cupboard or sending it to someone who doesn't really appreciate what work has gone into it. So, yeah, we're loving it. So, thank you, Priscilla. I really, really love my card. This one was from, oh, that's right, Sharon Dalton. And I love your beautiful words on the inside. Oh, good on you, Suzanne. Just make her join. We all have to, like, jump on Deborah and make her join. So, yes, this one was gorgeous. I really enjoyed seeing this one. And her beautiful words on the inside saying, you know, thank you for your videos and your personality makes me smile while watching your lives. So I'm very happy to hear that. Thanks, Sharon. Lovely words. I love my nice positive words. And this one was from Marion Pittman. She did an incredible job combining. No pressure. Honestly, there's some people, I think in this group, I've got a few of my customers as well, because we don't post any links to blogs. We don't advertise. So it's a really safe area for all demonstrators around the world to not only invite their team members, but also customers as well. And I've had a few, like one of my customers did a card, you know, the beautiful one with the dress. Hunyi Wong did it with the, she used the heart die and made a dress with this beautiful girl. And yes, it's on Facebook. I'll get the link. Actually, someone here might even be able to pop up the link while I'm chatting. But yeah, she did an incredible job. She's a very good card maker. And she lacked confidence. And so she has said to me that the Random Act of Kindness group has given her the confidence in card making that she was lacking. She's a very shy person. And she wrote me a message just saying, you know, thank you so much for helping me get out of that fear factor and just to remember why we're sending cards. It's to make someone else happy. It's not about us at all. It's about the other person and bringing joy to their day. And a few ladies in Sydney said to me that it came like at the perfect time. They were feeling depressed that day or they'd had bad news and one of these Random Act of Kindness cards turned up in their letterbox that just lifted them and helped them to get through that tough time. So it's a really special thing. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. So yeah, it's not about us at all. It's about bringing joy to someone else and letting go of any fears that we have of creativity or of judgment. We don't judge each other. Like, if we judged each other, it's like, why? We're all different. We all have different styles. We all have different creativity. And it's really good to share that. And also for us, like now I can show all my customers these wonderful cards. Well, they're probably watching now on the video. But it's great. You know, we get to share different ideas. Different stamp sets that we've used. Like, I haven't even inked up this beautiful one here. I've got this one by the tide, but I haven't inked it up. And so seeing Marion's card has got me all inspired to use that. So yeah, you'll love it. It's a really, really awesome group. I can't speak more highly of it. Anyway, this one here came from the brand new catalogue. So this one is, I was going to say Flirty Flamingo, but it's not Flirty Flamingo. I think it's Fabulous Flamingo, isn't it? Look at me. I'm like, where's my where's my stamp set? Anyway, someone will put that up too. You can all help me with names today. But I really enjoyed that card. And I think I've showed you this. This was the Global Design Bling Challenge for last week. And congratulations to our Global Design Project winners this week and special mentions. Make sure you head over there and see those winners. I think Wana was one of them again this week. Honestly, she's just incredible. Incredibly talented, that Wana. But yeah, there was a few others that you got to check out too, winners. This was my Global Design. Oh, you can go back, Leanne. It's all recorded, so case cards. No, you can case a card. Just make sure that you say that you've cased someone. There's quite a few of the ladies that have said this was cased from Holly Steen. Yeah, there was a few that have actually cased other demonstrators. It's more about just sharing what we love doing and making sure that we're getting used to like not only making our cards but using them for what they're meant to be for, which is to spread love. So we're spreading love all around the world now. So this was my global design project for this week. And this is a brand new stamp set. So this is coming out in our new catalogue that's coming 1st of June. Or if you can't wait, you can join my team and become a demonstrator and we'll get to do a pre-order in May. Was it really? I'm so glad we've helped you overcome your hurdle, Deborah. No, just jump in. We're very easygoing. You'll notice it. The only thing that I sort of say is it's nice if we can use current product. But even then, if you don't have current product, we don't want to stop you from taking part. But, you know, most of us have something current, even if it's just one stamp set and you're just using that one stamp set over and over. It just means that if we see an idea that we like, particularly in a photo or the person that you send it to, that we can replicate it. And then we can share it with customers and then it gets other uses as well. Because we want to try and, you know, get more use out of what the cards that we receive. It can inspire other people, not just us. So, yeah, we all have something that's current. So, oh, I'm so glad you did, Sarah. I'll have to have a look at it. So, this is a mashup. I'm doing a mix-up on this one. This is a mash. So, I've used two different things here. I've used this new stamp set here. So, this is Pocket Full of Sunshine. Bruno, I actually swapped this with another demonstrator. I got the Piggy stamp set and we both had the same colour at on stage. So we both won the Piggy stamp set. Yeah, they're lovely as a tree. Surely everyone has lovely as a tree. Everyone in the whole world owns lovely as a tree. Good call, Sarah. Yeah, so I swapped this with another demonstrator. I said, oh, do you like this stamp set? Because I thought it's quite young and pretty funky. It's like the new Gen Y stamping. And I love that Stampin' Up! Are bringing out some really funky, cool stuff like this because, you know, stamping is changing and we've got new generations coming as well. Yes, this is coming up in June, this one. So I was very, very excited. You don't have Lovely as a Tree. Oh my goodness, Deborah, you need to go get Lovely as a Tree just so you can say you've got it. It's still in our next catalogue, so you've still got time. Hi, Alia, good to see you. So yes, I knew that this one would be very Bruno, but I took it last night and went, you know what, I'm going to have a play with that. You don't have Lovely as a Tree either. I thought everyone had that stamp set. So I used, for the sun, I used I was going to say Eastern Palace, but it's Eastern Medallion Thinlits. I at least know something today. And this is how it cuts out. So I'm going to actually flip you around. I'm going to show you some really cool things about this Eastern Medallions Thinlits. They're like no Thinlits you have ever seen before. And when I first played with them, I was a little confused. I'm like, hang on a second, what's going on here? Oh, what's no to, Jenna? What's no? No, don't get Lovely as a Tree. So yes, I'm going to flip you around and I'm going to show you some techniques and ideas with this medallion, Eastern Medallions Thinlits. And you will be surprised how these are really amazing. And it shocked me. So I don't know if all of you are aware, but demonstrators can purchase this bundle right now. There's a starter kit bundle. There's also a premiere bundle. So if you wanted to join as a demonstrator right now, you could add the starter bundle. Sadly, you can't add the premiere bundle because it goes over the $169 here in Australia. Oh my goodness, so many people don't have it. Why is it still in the catalogue then? Yes, these are amazing. I am loving these Thinlits. So for my customers, if you don't want to join, and that's totally fine, I'm happy to take your money. I'm happy to take your 20% that you could be saving by joining. But yes, you will be able to get it in May, 1st of May. That is really exciting. That's a whole month earlier. So I'm going to flip you around because I've done all my show and tell from the front, and I'm going to show you how I cut out some of these Eastern medallion thinlits because there's a bit of a trick to them. So I'm going to be learning because I haven't played with all of them, so I'm going to be learning with you. So let's flip you around. I'm just going to cover you. Yeah, they're amazing. You need them. Now, around. Hopefully I still have you. Yes, it looks good. Just don't press any buttons I shouldn't press. Okay. Ta-da! Looks good. Thank you, Kayla, for that little tip on blocking the camera until I flip. So, I have my big shot here. This is going to get bumpy, people, so if you get seasick, I am warning you that this will get bumpy. So, these are some of the things that you get in the bundle. You get this beautiful stamp set, and I absolutely adore these sentiments. These images are at 70%, so it's very different when you open it up. They're quite a lot bigger, so they're very, very useful. And exciting news, we are doing, for our tutorial bundle, we are doing, the whole bundle is going to be based on Eastern Palace. So you will get lots and lots and lots of ideas from our tutorial bundle for May. You can pre-order it now, even though it hasn't come out. I'm compiling it actually today and tomorrow, but it will come out on the 1st of May. And I have seen some of the creations that our design team, tutorial bundle design team, have come up with, and they are incredible. You need to get your hands on that bundle. Even if you're a demonstrator, it's really good for classes and things like that, just being prepared. If you want to share ideas with team members even, yeah, really good. Just direct them to us so that we can inspire them. So these are the framelits here. I've put them on magnetic backings just to keep them in place. Now the interesting thing is you kind of expect that because you see a few cards and you think, oh, it just cuts out the whole thing. But particularly with these ones here, it doesn't actually cut out, it just cuts out the pattern, but it doesn't cut out the whole shape. And I'll show you what I mean, because you kind of have to see it working. So these all kind of layer together, so it's good to actually use your magnetic platform with this particular bundle. So you can actually layer ones inside each other, and it also works really, really well with your layering circles as well. So look at getting those if you don't have them already, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But you can layer these. There's this one as well, so you can sort of mix it up what you want in the middle. And same with this one as well. There's this one here if you wanted that one in the middle. So you can kind of pick and choose what you want this little sandwich to be. And just make sure that it's all lined up as best as you can. Yep, that looks good. And do I have the top of the big shot plate? Of course that would go missing. Oh no, there it is. It's see-through, that's right. Did I get them? Yeah, I just got them from eBay, Dorina. I just looked up magnetic sheets, and I think they came in A4 size, and I just cut them down. And they were pretty cheap. I've heard of some people getting them from like $2 shops and things like that. I'm trying to go slow so I don't bump you too much. Okay. But I've also heard of some people using the learner magnets and the P-plate magnets as well. So it's up to you. So can we see what's happening here? Now, the cool thing about this, and of course your brush and your little sponge there can come in very handy. Just roll that over very lightly with this brush. I don't know, some people have issues with this brush, but I've never had issues with it. But I'm just very, very lightly going over the top and making absolute chaos on our floor. But you can just, you know, do it over the top of a bin if you wanted to. And the best thing is, what you will notice about this is it stays within your paper. Can you see this? What is happening here? So the first time I did it, I'm like, what? What? What do you mean it's still stuck down? I'm like, what is going on here? So you have a few options. You can come along and you can just snip out those top ones there. That's one option. Actually, I'm going to open this blind for more. Let there be light so that you can see it properly. Oh, that's a bit too much light. It will go down a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, that's nice. So, yes, so you can do it that way by snipping it out. Or, as I mentioned, your layering circles are very, very handy for these. So what I did, I've got the scallop side. So you can even try the scallop side, actually. I haven't even tried them. Let's give that a whirl, Mel. Ooh, look at that. Boom. Is everyone taking notes here? I am. I'm learning as I go. Hey there. So this is the cool thing about these framelits is you can kind of, yeah, go really crazy with it. Sorry about the bumps again. Remember, seasickness. And I've even got the handle around the wrong way, so it's making it like completely orkies. Oh my goodness. It looks like a doily, people. Is everyone loving that? I want to see hearts for this. Seriously, has anyone done this yet? Has anyone seen this anywhere? I think it needs to be done. I think it's going to be my blog hop for the tutorial bundle. How cool is that? It fully looks like a doily. I'm very excited because I'm going to miss those doilies, and now I have a replacement for our doilies that were in the Occasions catalogue. We can just create our own. Is everyone happy about that? We can make vanilla ones. We can make any colour doily now. Yay! So again, if you wanted to, you could come in and use the circle framelits to cut out these sections. Where are we? We've got the layered ones here. So all of them, Stampin' Up! Have been very clever as always, because they're just really, really smart. And they think about these things. But each of these circles will be cut out with one of the layering shapes as well. So if you wanted to sort of stack them and layer them, they're just incredible, because everything in this layering circles you will find that, oh, that one's a bit too big, but you will find, oh, there it is there, I reckon. You'll find that you will find a circle framelit that fits it. Isn't that cool? I'm so glad you're enjoying this, because, yeah, until you play with this framelit, it is a little bit confusing as to how it all works and how you can get the most out of it. But that's really cool, using the circles with it. And who would have thought that these amazing scallop circles, which is in the same circles layering bundle, but look how cool that is. A beautiful doily. Love it. Sometimes I surprise myself, to be honest. See, winging it does have its benefits sometimes. Oh, I'm so happy you've ordered yours, Kathy. You're going to so love them. So let's play with a few more here and see what we can create with some of these. So this one is a full cutout. You'll actually see how the lines are all the way around. So that's going to fully cut it out. However, this one here and this one here are not going to cut them all the way through. I don't think that one, no, that doesn't go in that one. It goes in the other one. But this flower definitely goes in here. So you can just layer that one. And again, if you wanted to use the circles around it again, you could, just to, you know, change up how it looks. But I'll put this one through. And actually, I'll do another one here while we're at it, hey? We'll get a few of them ready, because this one's really cool as well. And if you wanted to, see how this has got the circle in the middle? You could just do a cutout with one of the other circles, or where's the one that I was using? There they are. One of these ones fit in as well. So let's do that one. And you can see how much fun you can have with these Thinlits. They're like nothing I have ever seen before. So Stampin' Up! Have been very, very clever with this. So let's have a look at this one. Move you this side a bit. Here we go. So that's cut out. Ta-da! So what we can do with this, we could even sponge this flower, but you can get your bone folder and just come up and bring these flower petals up and check that out. And then if you wanted to, there's the brand new doily, they're like little, where are they here? Yes, these ones here. Gold faceted gems. This is coming out in June as well. And clear faceted gems. So I'll just show you how this looks with the clear faceted gems. So I'll use one of the big ones. Let's just go for that. Because when you get these things, who doesn't use them? Who buys them and then hoards them? Just don't hoard things. Use them. See, they're so pretty. And you know what you can do? If you run out, you can buy some more. You have permission. I grant you permission to buy more. Oh, so stinking pretty. And you could probably, if you wanted to, you could come in with some silver foil. Maybe do it on some silver foil as well. Holy moly. So many options with these dies. Then this one here, we'll leave that one there for now so that you can oogle that one. I know. Love it. Use it, Kathy. I love that hashtag. Check this one out. It looks so stinking cute. This is so pretty. Yeah, the gems are so pretty. I really love them too. And I'm usually not a bling girl, and I'm usually not a pink girl too. I'm not sure why I picked pink today, but I'm happy I did, because I probably wouldn't have got inspiration for my doily if I wasn't using pink. I was like getting the girly in me come out. That one wants to stay in there. He doesn't want to come out. Oh, there he is. They're so annoying, all these pieces. If I had this flat, it probably would be fine. But and again, with this one here, you could totally get one of these gems and put it in the middle, which I'm going to do now. Oh, glimmer paper. That's so true. Glimmer paper and these would just look so hot. And they are like little flowers. And if you wanted to, especially with this one here, you could do the exact same thing and just have a layer like I did with my sun, and just have a layer and layer it again. Actually, we'll do it and I'll show you what I mean, because it's always good to get different ideas just using the one die. I love winging it. I love when winging it just somehow turns out to a creative session. I need to innovate with you peeps more often, huh? I'd come up with all these cool ideas. So if you wanted to, you could probably use like silver glimmer paper underneath or something like that. My favourite colour would have to be Bermuda Bay. It's like a standout winner for me. And it used to be mint macaron, and I'm still going to be putting hashtag bring mint mac back, because I really miss mint macaron. So I'm hoping that that comes back in a colour renovation that may or may not happen in the near future. I'm really hoping it does come back, because I'm mourning its loss. Here we go, faceted gem here. Does it cover it? Yes, it does. Ta-da! How pretty is that? So that's just a few of them that we've been able to show you. How you can layer, how you can create doilies of your own. And what else do we have here that I haven't used? Oh, that's right, the sun. So let me show you what I did for my sun on my card. So as you can see, that's the sun there. And all I did was, did I have the little crushed curry piece that I'd already pre-cut? Maybe not. Anyway, I'll do it on this one here. Do you guys lose stuff in your craft room? Like, you just had it and then it goes, and you're like, I just had it. It was literally right here. How could it walk somewhere? Oh, there it is. It's underneath like 3 piles of stamps. So with this one here, I've done some of it where it's come off already, but you just come in with your snips and yeah, Petra lost these. She was so devastated. She lost her tassels. And she was so devastated. And then she found them in her embellishment box where they were meant to be. She'd actually put them away. And she found them after she made all these beautiful cards. But I think your cards were fine without the tassels, Petra. I think you did a really good job. And I'm just like, seriously, I just had it. And I get so frustrated with myself. I'm like, how could I have lost it? Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, please case any of my work. Seriously, that's why I share it. If it inspires some of you and it means that you get to do more creating because you're creating quickly, then brilliant. So cut it in half. And then I basically just came in like this. Now, in the other one, I wasn't sort of sure what I was going to do. So I didn't have the background cut out, but I actually don't mind that. I think that looks really cool. But if you wanted to, on mine, I just did the plain background. I didn't sort of do it again, but it's actually quite cute. It's sort of like layering on layering. So yeah, that's how easy the little sun was. So there's a lot of really cool uses, and I'm sure that all of you will come up with more ideas on how you can use these incredible framelits. They really are different to anything I've ever seen before. And there's these little ones here that go with the die. Even this one here, if you cut that out and add it on, that could be a really nice centerpiece too. Hey Vicky, good to see you. But they really, really are clever, and you just have to make the most of them, learn how you want to use them and play around with them when you first get them so that you can have fun. And just remember how well the layering circles go with it, because yes, that has definitely created a lot of really interesting patterns as well that we've tried. So yeah, you'll enjoy that. Hopefully you got lots of ideas from my little cutouts today. Ta-da! So you can screenshot that for an idea when yours arrives. So remember, if you join now, which I had a lovely customer of mine join yesterday, but she just knew she had a lot of retired stuff that she wanted to get. But it's just a great way to be able to get some extra freebies. And if you want to continue ordering and getting 20% off, which I'm sure you do, then it's a win-win, especially with the new catalogue coming. I'm sure if I was your financial advisor, I would suggest joining so you can save money. We all say to ourselves every year, no, I'm not going to spend. I've got everything I need. Okay. Hi. Wow, I'm glowing now because I lifted up the blinds. I'll turn these down. Is that a bit better? Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, I think like when you look at it, the set with the, sometimes the paper can throw you a bit because of the colouring, and that's probably why I did choose the pink, because they're quite deep, rich, regal colours, and that's not for everyone. And so sometimes, you know, you think, oh, you know, the colours are not my thing. I don't think I'll get much use out of it, but these things are so, and being able to create your own doilies, like, hello, who doesn't love doilies? And I really, really miss, because what was our previous ones? I think I still have them here. Sorry for my backside facing you. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I was really missing these because these are retiring at the end of this month. So stock up on these, but you can also get these. So I'm very happy about that. So that was today. What time is it? 12:30. Almost time to have a quick snack, and then I'm doing my demonstrator talk this afternoon. My demonstrator talk this afternoon is very good for me at the moment because I've been really bad and haven't been looking after myself. So it's all about making sure that you are balanced and look after yourself and your family and make sure everything's in its place that it should be, which it's never going to be perfect, but it's good to sort of aim for good balance in life, is it not? So yes, I'm looking forward to that talk. It's about in 1 hour. Yeah, 1:30 over on my other demonstrator training page. So thank you all very much. Oh, thank you for sharing, Mary, and thank you for reminding me. I'm always forgetting to tell people, please subscribe, please share. If you have team members or customers or anyone that you know that would like to see my videos and may learn something from them, I love that you can share. So I would be very appreciative of that. Yes, I'm sure I will have a good day. Today is video day. So once I get videos all happening, it's yeah, it's a really good day. I get to spend time with all of you. So I shall see you next week for another exciting video, live video. Thank you all for supporting me and coming along. We've got 50 people here today. That's incredible. It's increasing every week. I'm going to be a little bit more aware that people don't know the time zones, so I'm going to pop them up for my next talk because a few people have been saying, what time do you go live? I'd love to join you. So I'll pop that up as well. Have a lovely day, everyone. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your public holiday if you're in Australia, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thanks, Dorina.